What's going on, guys? Randy here with Marino's Collectibles. Today's video is based on a nice little short stack of books that I picked up and accumulated over the last 2 weeks. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscription button. That way you get the notifications whenever I release a video or shorts. And we mainly talk about comics, but I have done unboxings with statues, Pokemon cards, etc. So stay tuned. All right, guys, we're back. We're going to start off with the first title, which is Swamp Thing, because that's probably half this pile here. So these are all roughly high grades, and these will join my collection for the PC. So you can clearly see these are all nice. This is Swamp Thing issue 5. This is where Swamp Thing discovers new powers, the ability to regenerate damaged or severed limbs. So, really nice art. Glad to have this. Because I did have Swamp Thing. I do have Swamp Thing #1. I do have House of Secrets 92. And I'm like, why don't I just collect the Swamp Thing run? Swamp Thing is probably my favorite DC character. As you can see, I showed it before. This is the classic Swamp Thing cover. I just got to get all the wings from the old tattoo removed with the trees, but it's coming out sick. Can't wait to have it. So yeah, we'll keep moving forward. We have issue 7. This one I had multiple times. Most likely lower to mid-grade. This is Swamp Thing issue 7. This is the first meeting of Swamp Thing and Batman. So it is a key. It is awesome. Glad to have this one. This is probably, excuse me, the highest one I had in my collection. And it's still not even too high. This is about I'd say about a 7.0 copy. So, you know, very affordable still. But this is just through pickups and good deals. I would like to get a higher grade, anything in a 9 or better. We got Swamp Thing #8. Sorry for the shine, but you can clearly see overall there's not big spine ticks or rolls. There's no rips. And this is just a classic cover by Bernie Wrightson. And as you see while we're going through the video, I am showing you the cover price, fair market value. Right here we have Swamp Thing issue 10. Love this cover. You could just see all the undead rising and the beast going after him. This is the final Bernie Wrightson art on a Swamp Thing title. Then we have Swamp Thing #22. This is a thicker book, but very well preserved. High grade. Don't shoot. Yep, that's issue 22. So nice early Swamp Things. Now we go over to Swamp Thing 84. So this is a key. Let me get the shine out of there. You can see this guy here with the mask on this. So this is the third appearance of Dream. First appearance of Dream outside of the Sandman series. And death of Matt Cable, who becomes Matthew the Raven. So it is a nice mid, I wouldn't say minor or major, but I definitely say mid-size key. So that's pretty cool. This book, you see me do tons of videos on. I keep getting it. I won't stop. I'm just going to keep going. It's awesome. The cover I just love. And if this character ever comes to the shows, movies, you know, I'll be ready. I still got to get my 9.8. So this is Swamp Thing issue 90. Awesome cover. This is the first appearance of Tefe Holland, an earth elemental and the daughter of Abby and Swamp Thing, Alec Holland. So this is Swamp Thing's daughter, guys. And that's awesome. So that's probably my 6th or 7th copy, something like that I own. And the last one for Swamp Thing today is the Saga of Swamp Thing, issue 27. And gotta have this because you can see Abby Arcane here, Swamp Thing, and my next favorite character, the Demon Entrigan. So if you haven't read about him at all, read him in The Demon. Great story if you like all that like medieval King Arthur castle type stuff mixed with horror. But yeah, so this is Swamp Thing issue 27. All right, so we'll leave those there. Now the rest of the stack is just random. Here's one I've been waiting to get. This was from actually Canada, so it took a while to get. This is Thundercats #1, but this is the rare second print. So second print is probably the rarest out of all 3 of them. And this is probably the highest second print that I've seen. Corners, crispy. I do see it's not even a spine tick. It's just a little crinkle. One. I see 2 small spine ticks and 1 little crinkle. So this is probably about a 9.4. Very high grade. There was 2 different kinds, so even though there's 3 printings, there is a number 2 where inside here there's a Marvel, the M, but it's 75 cents. I think the first issues are 65 cents, but I have issue 1. You guys saw in my last signature series video. I did get a #1 newsstand signed by Michelinie in a 9.8, which was phenomenal. And then I have a high-grade 3rd printing. Now I got a very high-grade 2nd printing. So I'm very excited I completed those. Next up, I never even heard of this title, but I seen it. I paid $1 for it. And I did a little research on it. So this is called Mort, the Dead Teenager, issue 1. So it's a direct edition, like Suicide Alley, Dead Man's Curve. So they were planning on making this a TV show. And what happened? Oh my God, I can't even remember the story I was going to tell you. But it was canceled. I think due to too graphic or something. I'm not sure. But he's overall, Mort is a dead ghost who's being punked and bullied by the living and the dead. So I didn't read it. That's just the gist, and that's what I read about. So, pretty cool. I was excited about these. I picked these up 2 for $5, whatnot. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, issue 1, 1 of 4. And then we got Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, 2 of 4. So I think these are the cameo of Darth Maul. And those are both high grade. Oh, excuse me. Okay, this Star Wars Darth Vader. So Star Wars Darth Vader, if you guys haven't read that whole story is crazy. It's awesome. A lot of first appearances. I think this is the second Dr. Aphra and the second Black Chrysanthemum. This is, let me see, I wrote it on the back. Second appearance of Dr. Aphra, second appearance of Black Chrysanthemum, first full appearance of Death of Silo 4, a cybernetic body that held the consciousness of Dr. Silo, and once killed, Silo the Fourth was activated. So that's a lot to, process. And yes, that is the first print. And then I have the 4th printing, which was one of the more expensive ones. So this 4th print, second Aphra, second Black Chrysanthemum. So we have that. This is pretty cool. Where did I get this? Did I get this on Whatnot? So I was bidding on this, and I think I won it for, $9. So this is a pretty high grade. I would say it's about a 9.0, maybe 9.2. This is Ewoks number 13. And what's rare about this book is not the title or the story, it's the newsprint. There wasn't many of them at all. And you could check them out on cover price, as I'm showing here, or, you know, all your other GPA analysis and see it, and you could tell the big difference. But I'm showing you right here, so I made it easy for you. But you could do your own research and check on eBay for sales or what selling costs are. And I am keeping this because of the rarity. Oh my God, I apologize. I'm yawning, I'm coughing, sneezing. Next up, I got this at my local comic book store. This is the Pocket Shredded Wheat Premium 1991. And this is the special issue from Nabisco Frosted Wheat Squares. So this was actually hard to find. Give or take, it's, you know, depending on the grade, 10 to 20 bucks. And I got this for $1. And I saw that, I was like, yep. And I did get this book from the same store probably 2 months ago. So it's pretty cool and a coincidence that I got there. And the last book, guys, and you can see I'm in the video with all my other comics just because my kids are upstairs playing, making too much noise. So I came down here in the dining room. And this is another minor key I picked up. It's in great condition, high grade, probably like a 9.2. This is Infinity Inc. number 16. This is a Roy Thomas story, Tom McFarlane and Tony De Zuniga, cover and art, first appearance of Mr. Bones. So as you guys know, I've been trying to keep my DC collection going up, trying to improve my keys, and, you know, just still collect the Marvel, and you'll see that. But I just didn't have many DC, and I've been getting more into them, reading more. So I thought this was pretty cool. This was priced at $5. Fair market value has it at $21 for this grade. So I got a steal, and I got a new key, minor key. And that is my video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscription. Remember, guys, respect the hunt, collect with purpose. Peace.